teaching Flosstube. My name is Tatiana. Welcome to my channel. And today is a Flosstube Extra Media WIP Parade Part 2. Let me remind you that I am showing you all the WIPs, all my WIPs, not only active WIPs, but all the projects I have. So in total I have, if I'm not mistaken, 46 projects. On the 1st of January I had 50, so I think it's a good result. So right now I'm trying not to start any big, any huge full covered designs, not only full covered but any huge designs, because I want to have less WIPs, as I like all my WIPs, and I don't like, how to explain, I like all my WIPs and I wish I could stitch all of them at the same time, but unfortunately 46 is too much, so unfortunately I cannot stitch even half of my WIPs even every month, so that's why I'm trying to have less WIPs. And this year it's some kind of challenge, no new starts. I have started on my birthday one design, then in March I have started 2 designs, and I hope till the next year I won't start any full cover design. And we'll try to have more finishes. I have already showed you something like half of my WIPs in part 1, and I realized that it's pretty impossible to show everything in one video. It would be too long, it will be too difficult for me to edit, and I'm not sure that my laptop will be able to edit such long video and to save it. So that's why I have decided to make 2 parts. I hope that's okay. Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm already talking for more than an hour. So right now I have, I think, 26 WIPs to show you. So let's start. I will be adding photos from the 1st of January. I have made photos of all my WIPs on the 1st of January just to see the progress, because you know, sometimes when you stitch some huge design like Heaven and Off or any other, it seems like you don't have any progress on it. So that's why the 1st of every month I make a picture, I make a photo of every WIP. So I will add photos of my WIPs on the 1st of January. I think maybe I will not be adding the photo if I don't stitch this design this year, so there is no sense. So let's start. In the next design I'm going to show you, it's Heaven of Design. Let's start with a huge one. It was, I think, I don't remember exactly, I don't want to look for this information, it's not so important, but I think it was the second Heaven of Design, which I have started last year. Last year I have started my first Heaven of Design and 3 more. Because why not? I can do it. So this was the second one, and it was an experiment, some kind of experiment, because I wasn't sure about which kind of fabric I would like to use, because these designs are really big, and I don't want to have a finished piece 2 by 3 meters, so it's pretty okay. I think I will start some of the Heaven of Designs on 16 count 8, but that time I have tried different kind of fabrics, and this one I have started on, I think it's 25 count, yeah, it's 25 count Lugana by Zweigert, and I'm stitching one other one full cross. I'm stitching everything full cross. I have tried 10 stitch, but it's not my type of stitching, so everything I'm stitching full cross. And this is Heaven of Design. This artwork is made by Tura Marchetti, and it's Yield Kitchen, regular size, max color version. I think it's max color. And this is all I have. I have stitched this one this year. Maybe I have added 100 or 200 stitches. That's not so many on these plates. And as usual, I have started from the right bottom corner. This is all I have. For now, it's not so interesting, but I can't wait to stitch this design more. Unfortunately, as I said, I cannot stitch everything at the same time. Yeah, so this is how it looks. On 25 count it wouldn't be so big. Yeah, so this is the whole size of the fabric. It's not so big for me. So yeah, this is all I have. One full cross. I really like the coverage. Yeah, but I tried and I realized it's not my favorite type of fabric for such designs. I prefer 22 count Ada, but the coverage here is yeah, it's much better. Yeah, I see it, but anyway, I prefer stitching on 22 count. Yeah, very beautiful. The next design, it's a kit. Some WIPs I'm stitching from the kits, cross stitch kits, but I don't bring overcovered photos just to make it faster to yeah. don't spend too much time for collecting everything for this video. And this is Mereshka kit. I have started it, I think, last year. And I have stitched, I have started this design using paper pattern, so I have no idea how many stitches I have add and how many percent it is, but it's just start. I think it's 16 count black Ada by Zweigart, and this is what I have stitched. They're beautiful. Just see, I like this blend so much. It's a blend with red and green color. It looks so amazing. So fantastic. Like it so much. Very beautiful design. I have already seen the finished pieces, and it's amazing design, really very beautiful. The next one, it's also from the kit and also black Ada, but I think it's 14 count, and it's Dimensions kit Sunlit Fox. It was a gift from my best friend, and I have stitched here. I have the statistics here. I haven't stitched this one this year. I have started it last year and stitched 9%, and this is how it looks. Everything you see is stitched with half cross. Very beautiful. I haven't added back stitching here. It wouldn't be very big design. It's very popular. It's not new design, yeah, but I like it very much. So my friend checked my wish list and gifted me this one. I like it so much. Very beautiful. The next one, it's also a kit, but it's I think it's one of my oldest WIPs. I have two oldest WIPs, which I don't remember exactly when I have started. So this one is one of my oldest, and to be honest, I think 2-3 years ago I didn't know that I have already I had this WIP, because I forgot about this. I forgot about this, and I found it by the accident when I came to Belarus to see my parents. I found it and decided to bring with me and to finish someday. It's Dimensions kit. I think it's called White Roses, and this is how, yeah, this is how it looks. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I think like 7-10 years ago I stitched a lot of Dimensions kits, and I have framed a lot of finished Dimensions designs and gifted them to my parents. So, and that's why I was really surprised to find this one. I don't know why I haven't finished it. I think I moved to another city. Maybe I found a new job, so I don't remember exactly when it was and why it happened. But Anyway, I will finish it. I don't have a pattern, but I'm pretty sure I can find a pattern in the internet. Fortunately, I have all the, I hope, cross fingers, I have all the threads, because I have some, found some, but I didn't find the pattern, didn't find the covered photo. I just find this fabric and threads, and that's good. I think that's enough to finish this design. I think it's something like 70% done. Here everything is stitched. I just need to finish these 2 roses, maybe not two, maybe 3. Anyway, a very beautiful design, and I should finish it, of course. Yeah. Beautiful one. The next design, it's from the Russian designer, one of my favorite designers, and I'm not sure, I think her patterns are not available anymore outside Russia, but I have bought a lot of her patterns previously, and I like her series, I like her style, and this is mushrooms, and it's a botanical series, and I have finished maybe 10 designs, something like 10 designs from this series. I really like it, and I have maybe 20 more. It's a really huge series of patterns, and now I'm working on these mushrooms. It's very beautiful. These patterns are pretty small, but they have a lot of back stitching, but it looks amazing. I like this style. I like the style of this artist. The artist is also from Russia. Yeah, very beautiful design. And this one, let me check. Yeah, I have added 1000 stitches since the 1st of January, and I have started from 18%, and now I have 30% done on this design. Yeah, very beautiful. And I think it's 27 count Great Linda by Zweigart. The next one, it's also gray, 27 count Grey Linda by Zweigart, and also Russian designer. It's called Boho Girls. Okay, I'm sorry. Boho Girls, and I have also added here 1000 stitches since the 1st of January, and now I have here 2.61% done. It's a very beautiful design. I have seen it stitching by my friend, by my stitching friend, and she has already finished this design. It's gorgeous, and it's pretty big, so I can show you the whole size of the fabric, so you can see. Yeah, and yeah, it would be pretty big, but it's pretty easy to stitch, and it looks really great. Yeah, I like it. Very beautiful. Yeah, like it. I like this one. So the next one. Next one. Let me check if I stitched this one this year. Yeah. It also a Russian designer. It also 27 count Linda, but it's ecru color, antique white, something like this. It's also Russian design. It's called City by the River, and here I have added 1000 stitches, and now I have here 30.5% done, and this is how it looks. And this is just half of a piece of a fabric. It's one of my favorite designs. I really like it. I like it so much. Very beautiful. Here I have finished almost everything, all the back stitching, all the stitches. It's like it's like a watercolor style. They're beautiful. I like such colors. For me, it's some kind of autumn design, so maybe in autumn I will stitch this one. Yeah, they're beautiful, and it's very easy to stitch. And it's by the Russian designer, so not available anymore, unfortunately, because design is very beautiful. The next one, it's a free design from Mereshka. You can find this pattern on the official website, Mereshka. It's Kiev. They announced this design after the war in Ukraine began a little bit more than a year ago, I think in March, and I have started this in March last year, and this year I have just added 600 stitches, just 600 stitches, and now I have here 49.4% done. I'm stitching this one on 14 count Ada. Don't ask me why, I have no idea, that's why it's so big. I don't know, I should start it on 16 count or Linda or Murano, but I have started on 14 count Ada, and yeah, and they're a beautiful design. I like the sky, these cars, just scars, and this city. I didn't stitch back stitching here. It will be a lot of back stitching also, so it will look better, much better. Yeah, but anyway, it's so gorgeous. I like Mereshka style. Yeah. So the next one I will show you, it's a small one. It's a kit from the Ukrainian company Wonderland Crafts. I have already told you about this company, and this is how the finished design will look like. And it's also a whole series of 3 such ornaments, a red one, blue, and I think green one. And I have just started this red one. It's wooden perforated piece. You can see me from this piece. Oh my god. I'm filming for 1 hour and a half, so excuse me. So I have just stitched. It will be stitched with threads and beads. There are a lot of beads. All these golden, white, and dark purple something are beads. So I was thinking to finish all the stitching with threads, and then I will decide which kind of beads I want to use, because yeah, it was the kit has beads in it, but I want to change beads into some Swarovski treasures or something, treasures from Mill Hill or something like this. So, but first I need to finish everything with threads. So yeah. So I don't know, it's maybe 1%, 2%, 3% done. So I'm stitching using paper pattern. So yeah, just a small WIP. Okay, the next one, it's also a full cover design. It's from the Russian designer, and I called it Time. I don't know which is the official name of this design. I called it Time, and this year I have added 2,600 stitches and have started from 2.5%, and now I have 5.66% done, and this is how it looks. This is 16 count white Ada, beautiful design. It's some kind of ancient style, like my ancient books. I think it's something similar. They're beautiful design. Yeah. I don't know what to say about this one. just to WIP. Okay. Okay, the next one, it's also from the Russian designer, and I was stitching it in January and February. It was my focus piece in January and February, and I was thinking about finishing this one, but then I have stopped. Maybe the reason is that it's a Christmas design. Maybe after maybe in March I have changed my mind and start stitching something with flowers or something. But yeah, let me check. Yeah, I have started from 2% and now I have 78% done. So yeah, I have stitched a lot in January and February, and I have added 14,400 stitches on this one. So almost everything was stitched this year. Okay, Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's so bright, gorgeous. It's also a whole series. Yeah, I'm a serious teacher. I think it's also a whole series of such kind shops or some, yeah, shops. I think it's a Christmas toys shop, something like this. Don't remember exactly. I have also patterns with a bookstore, bakery, and some others. Maybe two more. Not sure. Yeah. So this part is almost finished. I just need to add some back stitching here, and I just need to stitch the roof 20% still. I need to stitch, but yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very bright, and I think this is 25 count Lugana by Zweigart. Yeah, very beautiful design. Like it. Like it very much. The next one, it's also a full cover design. It's called House by the River, and on this one I have added 3,400 stitches this year, and I have started from 15.5%, and now I have 18% done, and this is how it looks. It's also a very bright design, but it wasn't easy. I will continue working on, I will continue this one for sure. I will continue all my WIPs, so no need to tell this. Yeah, I like it very much, but it's not easy, and some areas, especially with these flowers, with all these stones, were it's just confetti. It's just confetti. I still remember how I stitched these stones in 2022, and also this area was, I think, the most difficult. These stones, these flowers, just confetti. You know, I was stitching these areas by something like 50 stitches in a day, so yeah, that's all what I was able to stitch on such design. But these areas with green colors are pretty easy. This water is also pretty easy. These big leaves, it's also okay. So yeah, beautiful design, 18%. It's also 16 count Ada, my favorite. The next design, it's just a start. It's a full cover design from a Russian designer. It's called Magical Book. I didn't stitch it this year. It's just a beginning. So yeah, just maybe 100 stitches, maybe less, with 1 or 2 colors. I don't know. Also 16 count data. This one is pretty small, but it's just a beginning. The next one, it's also a kit from Riolis. I have started it last year, 2 years ago, not sure, and I think this year I didn't stitch it. No, I stitched it this year. This is how it looks. This year I have finished the door. I'm stitching this using paper pattern, so I don't know how many stitches I did and how many percent I stitched. So, but I remember I finished the door. So, and I finished this something, this bonsai topiarium, or however, whatever it is. Yeah, they're beautiful. Pretty easy design, but I don't like stitching with the paper pattern, so that's why I don't stitch it regularly. And also I don't like stitching without the statistics. When I'm using any kind of applications for stitching, I can see the statistics, and I don't know why, I don't know how it works, but it motivates me very much. So even the most difficult pattern, but stitching the application is stitched much easier for me than such easy design via paper pattern. Yeah, but anyway, it's very beautiful. It's also stitched with acrylic threads, also because in my part 1 WIP parade I have shown you already design a WIP from this company. It's also stitched with the acrylic thread. It's so soft to touch. I like stitching with acrylic threads. And this is a fabric from the kit. It's light khaki color, something like this, or light mocha or something. 14 count, I think it's Zweigert. It's very comfortable to stitch on, so I think it's Zweigert. 14 count Ada by Zweigert. The next design, it's also from the Russian designer. It's also the whole series. I'm crazy about the series, I guess. And this is just the first design from the series. It's a panel with the tomatoes. And on this one I have added 1000 stitches, and now I have 63% done. This is I think it's 27 count Linda by Zweigert ecru color. Yeah, it's a pretty small piece of fabric. So yeah, very beautiful. As I said, it's a whole series. I will stitch also a panel with cucumbers, chili pepper, and peas, something like this. I don't remember, some vegetables. so yeah. The next one from the same designer. She's pretty popular in Russia. She's a very experienced designer, but not available anymore. And this called An Ocean of Love. It's also a pretty small design, and on this one I have added 2000 stitches, and now I have here 48.7% done. It's also Yeva by Ubelhor, like this fabric. I have already shown you a few designs on such kind of fabric in my part 1. This is how it looks. It's watercolor design, like this style. And this designer, she made patterns from her own artworks. So yeah, it's really beautiful and unique designs. But this one is very, very difficult to stitch. She's very experienced, but this one is really very difficult to stitch. So yeah, but like it. I have already finished this dolphin or something. I'm not a specialist, I don't know. And have already started the second one. Beautiful design. Okay, the next one, you have already seen this one. It's a wave. And on this one, since the beginning of the year, I have added 3000 stitches. Yeah, and this is how it looks. This is how it looks. 27 count white Linda by Zweigert. They're beautiful. And I should definitely take choose another fabric for this design. Of a smaller count, like of high count, or like Murano, I guess, because it would be bright. On Linda it's not so bright as it could be. Yeah, so you can see the fabric through the stitches somewhere. In reality I see it more, but anyway, it looks good. Very beautiful design, pretty huge design. When I have started it, I was sure it would be really small, but no, it's pretty big design. Yeah. Like it. So the next one, God, I have just 20 minutes to finish everything. So just 8 designs to show you. Yeah, I hope this second part will be smaller than the first one. So the next one, it's Heaven and Earth Design, one of my favorite. I have 4 Heaven and Earth designs started, and this one is one of my favorite, I think mostly because of the fabric. I have started it on 22 count Ada. I'm stitching 1 full cross, and this is the most comfortable fabric for me for such kind of designs. And on this one, I have stitched 15,000 stitches this year. That's a lot. I have stitched more only on my focus piece ancient book. So yeah, 15,000 stitches. And before this year, last year I have just started it. So almost everything you see, I have stitched this year. And now I have here 5.19%. Yeah, and this is how it looks. I love it so much. It's so gorgeous. In reality, it's so bright. I like all the details. It's regular size and max color version, but It's so detailed. The result is amazing, and I can't wait to stitch it. Yeah, very beautiful design. One of my favorite WIPs. So realistic. Like it so much. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty fast right this time. The next one, it's also a kit. I have shown you the kit from this series, I think, in the part 1. It's a hamburger. And this time I'm going to show you pizza. It's a kit, it's a Russian kit. In this kit I have changed the fabric. It's also Yeva by Ubelhor. It's khaki color. I have changed the fabric, and this is how it looks. And on this one I have added 2,300 stitches this year, and I have started from the 14% and now I have 66% done. Amazing design, all these details, all this everything. I didn't add back stitching, only here on this tomato and this olive, I think. There will be some back stitching on this pita, but it's already looked so realistic. You can see every detail and every element. It's very beautiful. I really like it. The result will be amazing. It's like a photo. Yeah, the designer is genius, really. So gorgeous. Yeah, like this one. Yeah, I can show you closer, but it's not so bright. Yeah, the colors. Okay, the colors are something like you see it right now. Yeah. Okay. The next one, full covered design, which I stitch regularly. It's lemons by the Russian designer. And on this one, yeah, almost everything I have stitched this year. On the 1st of January I had just 0.6%. Now I have 9.56% done, and I have stitched 6,200 stitches. Yeah, and this is the result. This is also 16 count Ada by Zweigart. Yeah, it's very beautiful, really realistic. I like this lemon. I can't wait to see these yellow lemons. I like how the basket looks. Very realistic. It wouldn't be very big, so the whole, it's like a panel. Yeah, the whole size of a fabric. Yeah, like it. Beautiful design. Yeah. Okay, the next one from the Russian designer as well. It's called Autumn Fox or something like this, and last year I have just started this one, and now I have 16% done, and I have added 2,500 stitches. And this is how it looks. It's very beautiful. This is 27 count Linda by Zweigart, and oh my god, I like this style, I like this design. I like how it turns out. It's a pretty small one, a whole piece of a fabric. 27 count white Linda, and yeah, they're beautiful. It's also watercolor design. Yeah, like it. Oh, I'm so fast today. The next one, I have just 3 WIPs to show you. The next one, it's my first pattern which I have started from the RSC company. And again, not the first one that I have bought, but the first one I have started. It's Koi Pond. And this one I also have just started last year. I have 0.2% last year done, and now I have 5.85% done, and I have stitched 3,000 stitches. I'm stitching this one on 22 count Ada, my favorite fabric for such designs. And look at this. It's gorgeous. So beautiful. It's so realistic, the stones under the water. So gorgeous. It's pretty small one. Here will be the first fish. So gorgeous. I like the stones. Yeah, I can see the on the dark areas, I can see the fabric through stitches, but for me it's totally okay. And this fabric is really comfortable for me for stitching, so to stitch on. So yeah, very beautiful. And okay, I have one more heavenly knot design to show you with good progress, and one WIP which is stitched with beads. I haven't prepared this one, so I hope it wouldn't be so loud. Yeah, it's stitched with beads. Sometimes I'm stitching with beads, and it's also a whole series. Surprise! The first one from this series I have stitched 5 years ago, framed it and gifted to my mom. I hope I have a photo, so I will add the photo right now for you to see the result. It's really looks great. My mom loves poppies, so that's why I have chosen this design. And this is the second design from the series. This is a special fabric. It's like silk fabric. I think you can see how it's shiny, with the pattern for beads stitching. It's from the Ukrainian company. In Ukraine, there are a lot of company who produces such kind of fabrics for stitching with beads. And you can see what I have already stitched. I have just started and have stitched only with green beads. Yeah. And I have started it, I think, 2 years ago. I should finish it. It's not so big. I really enjoy the process. Very beautiful design. I have all the beads, the same colors which I have used for the first one. And I still have one more such fabric from this series to stitch them. Yeah, they're beautiful. In reality, when stitched, it will be much more bright than you see it right now. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you can see these beads. And this is Ukrainian company Zolotaya Podkova. So, this is the number, and I don't think I can see. I can show you also here. I have used green threads for green beads. I have special threads for stitching with beads of different colors. I have red red thread, I have green thread, and a lot of white threads. Yeah, beautiful one. And just last one. Yeah, are you ready? It's my heavenly design, also stitched on 22 count Ada by Zweigart, 1/1 full cross. And on this one I was working for the last for the whole month. Yeah, in July I have focused on this design, and I have even posted a photo on in a Heaven of Design group, and written that and mentioned that I want to stitch, my goal is to stitch 5,000 stitches on this one in June, and I did it. But in total, it's very huge design. In total, I have added on this one, since the 1st of January, 11,500 stitches, and I have started with 2.5%, and now I have 5.59% done. And let me show you. What do you think? First, I have started as I usually do, from the right bottom corner, stitched by small blocks, my small areas, and then suddenly I decided that I want to stitch this door. And I decided that it's just a hobby, I can do anything I want, So I have started stitching this door, and oh my god, I like it so much. You know, this door I have stitched in 2 days. Just in 2 days. I just cannot stop myself from stitching this design. I like this door so much. Yeah, very beautiful one. Yeah, like it. And this is regular size, regular color version. When you see, when you watch close, it's violet, light gray, something something strange, but when you step away, and it looks really good. Yeah, very beautiful design. Will be someday. Yeah. And that's all. I have shown you 46 WIPs. Yeah. I have shown you 46 WIPs in my 2 videos. That's really a lot, and as I said, this year I'm trying to finish as many WIPs as I can, but next year I have already started collecting the patterns which I have, which I want to start next year. I want to start a lot of full covered designs, so yeah, it would be really interesting. And speaking about the plans for next 6 months, while collecting all the information for this video, I have collected the information which designs I have stitched since the 1st of January, and right now I'm thinking about stitching only designs which I have already stitched this year, because 46 WIPs, it's a lot. It's really a lot, and I cannot stitch, I cannot make big progress on every WIP. So I have decided to focus only on these WIPs which I have already stitched. It's something like half of my WIPs. So I think choosing this way, I can make really good progress on every WIP I will stitch. Maybe I will change my mind, maybe, who knows, but right now I'm thinking to do it this way, and I think it's a good idea. But anyway, we'll see it somewhere in December. Maybe somewhere in December I will realize that it wasn't a good idea, so but anyway, I like all my WIPs. I want to stitch every my WIPs, so it doesn't matter if I stitch every WIP for 200 stitches, or if I choose 2 WIPs and will stitch 10,000 stitches on them. Anyway, it's progress, and the most important thing for me is to enjoy the process. I'm a process teacher, and the most important is to enjoy the process of stitching. So that's why I'm stitching, that's why I'm here. And yeah, I think that's all for today. I still need a lot of time for edit this video. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a great time while watching this video, and if you want, you can send me a comment and let me know which WIP you like more, which is your favorite WIP. Maybe it will help me to stitch it, to make more progress on this particular design, who knows. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing, and see you in my next video. Bye.